Harley bike, all black, I'm the party type, and it's on tonight. I just stepped in no weapons, but my outfit might take the soul. See my presence impressive, got strippers slipping off the poles. I just whip, then I swerve 'em, wish you would. I'm Timmy Turner, turned her to a carnivore. Now she treat me like a burger. I don't know their names, but they all wanna ride. All this energy around me, I feel so alive. This must be the vibe, this must be the vibe, this must be the vibes, cause I feel so alive. I don't know their names, but they all wanna ride. All this energy around me, I feel so alive. This must be the vibes, this must be the vibes, this must be the vibes.
Hey guys, Darkbreaker here. Today we are playing the new hero Hayate. He's the new marksman for Arena of Valor. And I will try to explain you how I like to play him, what arcana I use for him, and what build I use for him. So as you guys saw a few seconds ago, I showed you the build. It's Lightning Blade, Fafnir, Frost Cape, Muramasa, Fenrir. But you can switch the last item up with Blade of Eternity, Death Sickle, or instead of Muramasa you go Rank Breaker, so you have more movement speed but less cooldown reduction and less penetration. So it's up to you guys what you like to prefer. Hayate, I already tried him in the jungle. For you guys who are wondering why are you not jungling Hayate, he has a very slow clear speed, and the smite, the punish, is I don't know if it's buggy, but you have 400 smite damage level 1, so it's a lot less. That makes his jungle clear insanely slow. It just doesn't work. If you play against an early jungler like Ryoma, for example, he will punish you very hard. This gameplay will include, this video will include 2 gameplays. I know you guys wanted to see 3 videos, but I think it's just too long. This video in total will be like 30 minutes already, and I think that's plenty. I will do another Hayate video with crit chance, since you guys wished for it, and I will include the other gameplay that I didn't include in this video in that video. So don't miss that, subscribe, and you will see this one as well. So let's talk more about the guide part in this video, like what's his combos, what do you skill, what arcana do you use. I use full attack speed. That benefits Hayate the most, especially his first skill. You know why? The more attack speed you have, the more shurikens you throw with your first skill. That's key, that's mandatory. You need to have as much attack speed as possible, so you can spam his first skill and it throws like, I think there's a certain threshold you need to reach each time, so you can get more shurikens, and it depends on your attack speed. So of course you wanna try to get as quick as possible attack speed, so you can spam a lot of shurikens, since that's your bread and butter to do a lot of damage, basically. His passive allows you to do additional damage to heroes and less damage, 50% damage only to monsters, so that's important. I think after 7 stacks to the opponent or to any hero, you do true damage. That's really important. Hayate does true damage. So maybe you don't even need Muramasa, to be honest, but I like to use Muramasa since you will still do a lot of auto attacks. You don't only want to use your first skill to damage, you still want to use your auto attacks to slow with your Frost Cape, for example, and you can still get like stacks onto him for the true damage proc. His first skill is, like I said, the bread and butter. It's your skill you use for damage. You wanna keep spamming it and you wanna hit it. You don't wanna miss your first skill since it does so much damage. It pierces through minions, and that's important, so you can use it to poke your opponents with that. And also, what did I miss? Yeah, it pierces through minions. I think that's about it already. His second skill is just a flicker basically. It does, it grants you additional damage as a passive. Oh, that hook was really good by Greg. So far, I didn't expect him to hook me right there because he was missing so much early game. But yeah, that was pretty good. Later on in the second gameplay, I will talk more about the laning phase, but right now I will just give you the basic information you need to know about Hayate. The ultimate is basically a second flicker, which does damage. So that's really, it's kind of tricky to use the ultimate, right? Because you flicker into the opponent to deal damage. So you need to be really careful when to use it as an escape tool or as an offensive tool. I recommend you guys to use the ultimate only as a kite tool, and in certain scenarios you can use it as an execution skill, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's like the chance that you just fuck up by jumping in with your ultimate is very high, so you always need to consider that. Yeah, we talked about builds, we talked about okay, skill order. You want to max first skill, that's pretty basic, then second, then of course ultimate is first. Yeah, just max first skill basically. That's it. Yeah. Right there, I die. Kinda too greedy, but I mean, we can do it. We are Hayate. So Hayate is a very squishy marksman. Like from my experience, he is super squishy, but he has two escape tools. You have your second skill, you have your ultimate, and you even have flicker. So you have 3 jumps in a team fight, and the second skill has pretty low cooldown, so you can always use it to kite skills or position yourself better, so you can hit your first skill the best way onto your opponent. Keep that in mind. For this gameplay, we are using Hayate with Timmy because it's so good to... I think it's the best combo for Hayate on the Abyss lane, since you get so much gold by it. Like Timmy, Hayate, so much poke, so much gold and poke. Like he can just engage onto the opponent and then you can free poke with your first skill since they are CC'd. So that's really amazing. Like Timmy has 2 stuns and then you can just for free hit them with your first skill and auto attack, auto attack, auto attack. Like you don't always, like I feel like people will just spam the first skill and don't use auto attacks at all. But auto attacks still do a lot of damage and it helps you to get more procs onto the opponent for the true damage. And also you have to keep in mind, Hayate doesn't use mana, he uses energy. And the energy regeneration works with hitting the opponent. So the more people you hit with your first skill, the more energy you regenerate to use your second skill again in your team fight. Like you run quickly out of energy if you don't hit your skills. That's really important and you have to keep that in mind to play around the energy bar of Hayate. It's not like you can spam everything for free. You still need, like you have enough energy if you hit your skills, but if you don't hit your skills, you will have trouble with your energy. So always hit your skills and make sure you don't waste your first skill if you are not guaranteed to hit your opponent, because you will just waste your energy for nothing. Let's talk about positioning in a team fight. You will see that in this gameplay I kinda played aggressive in certain scenarios because I knew I was fat and I knew I had Blade of Eternity or Dragon buff. Like in this gameplay I didn't need Blade of Eternity since I was so fat and I still got the Dragon buff. So I had a security and I also had Timmy ultimate, so I knew I could play more aggressive. But you always have to keep in mind, it doesn't work for every comp or against every comp. So you always need to adjust, like as you guys just saw, I knew I had an opening. They just used their skills, and now I'm kiting with my second skill. He missed his flower. I know I can just fight and fight and fight, and report Necro for taking the quad kill. Wait, what would I? Yeah, I was at positioning, right? So positioning. Play it safe, play from behind, just poke with your first skill. Juke with your second skill, skill shots. Keep your distance from bruisers and assassins. And sometimes you can use your second skill to jump. Like, let's say you have a tank in front of you, and right behind that opponent, right behind the tank is the ADC or squishy. So you jump to the right or to the left of the tank, and then you shoot directly to the ADC. So you can use the second skill to basically avoid the tank and hit directly to the ADC. That's an example how you can use the second skill more offensively to kill the opponent. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good so far. Boom, boom. Oh, he jumped back. Only I used my first kill, I kill him, and Omen should be dead also, pretty easy, and we get another triple kill. That was pretty clean. And we got Dragon, that's pretty good. And Wukong is nice. He's letting us getting the Dragon buff, which is really good for us, since we have now 2 securities basically in a team fight that can revive us. So let's think about it. We have Flicker, we have second skill, we have ultimate, 3 jumps, then we have Dragon buff, and we have Teamy ultimate. So you can play, in this scenario I can play so aggressive, since I know I'm in such a lead. I know I deal a shit ton of damage, I have enough escape tools, and I have 2 revive tools. That's like the perfect scenario for an ADC. And if I had Blade of Eternity, I would have 3 revives. But since I'm already so secure, I don't even need it. And right here, you saw I used my first skill and I used my auto attack, and he's just one-shotted. I'm so fat. And Hayate does so much damage, especially with his auto attacks and his first skill. And his first skill is 2 damage, guys. It's insane. Like, holy shit. True damage ADC. And I know you guys will say, why are you not playing crit? Crit would be so nice. You would do crit true damage. But to be honest, yeah, like, I mean, you still want your attack speed with Fafnir and Blitzbait, which does insane damage and allows you to get way more true damage attacks than compared to Clay's, which you will do maybe once in a while, 1 crit true damage attack, which is like, yeah, it looks cool, but it's not like the best. You don't really need it. You can try it out, but to be honest, I wouldn't recommend it. I will still do the video for you guys since you guys want it, but to be honest, there is no need for crit on Hayate. I watched Doiser, AHQ Rush, Kid. They never use claves, and they don't recommend jungle as well. Like, it's just so weak, and his laning is so good. He has insane poke damage. Right here you see my damage, 40% damage as Hayate. And you have to consider, I didn't play Hayate that much yet. Like, that's maybe my 5th game on him, and this one is my 4th game on him. Like, this gameplay right now. And I tell you, I have 50% damage in this gameplay. This game was insane. We are finishing quickly and decisive, and we still get a lot of kills. But I have to say, in this game, the early game wasn't that easy. The Tulin played very well. He outroamed the Darcy a lot. So it made the game a lot harder than it should have been, since the enemy mid laner played so well. So in this combo, you see we are Hayate, Teamy, the Elsu should have went top or mid, but she forgot. the laning phase, to be honest, since we have the Teamy Hayate combo, we just need to farm up. We will outfarm them super hard. He will get the support item that grants me additional gold or us gold, and then he has his passive. So you will see how quickly I get 6 items with this duo combo, which is really nice. You saw Mina and Tulen came for flank. I got kinda poked, and Darcy is now sitting in our lane, which is not good, to be honest. You will see in this gameplay that Darcy a lot of times should have just stayed in the mid lane and pushed the wave first before he came to us, and he just lets the Tulen roam for free. He loses XP by not clearing the wave in time and just roaming for, I don't know. Oh, we got hit by the Darcy ultimate, but he doesn't combine it with the time cube. I think the skill name is time cube or something like that. So it was fine for us. We can still clear this wave, and after this wave we will just go back. They get the Abyssal Dragon advantage, which is pretty good for them. We are trying to get our Blitzblade, which grants us a lot of attack speed, movement speed, and the passive proc, which is really good for poke damage. Like, it's just good synergy combined with Hayate's passive, so that you can first of all get more shurikens on your first skill, and easier way to get the true damage proc onto the opponent. Right here, I go in aggressive. I know they just use all their skills. I get a double kill, and now I need to be careful because Tulen has his passive. I need to flicker out since I want to avoid his passive damage. Was pretty good so far. We won even though they had a dragon advantage. That means basically XP advantage. We got a double kill. We have the most gold in the game so far. We are doing pretty good, and we just want to focus on farming right now. Like, we just abuse Teamy Hayate combo, just farm up, get super fat, and then we just keep poking, trying to avoid assassins that might try to flank us or might basically try to kill us. And right here I just see the cooldown is at the beginning still pretty high, so you always want to mix in your auto attacks in combo with your first skill, so that it's easier to get the true damage. Always mix in auto attacks, it's very important. Don't rely only on your first skill. I mean, the kit of Hayate is very basic. There are not crazy combos that you can do. Sometimes you can, like I said, you have 3 jumps. You can use it really good to kite, but there are no real skill combos, to be honest. It's just poking, and doing a shit ton of damage. And just use your escape tools the right way. That's very important. I mean, I didn't play this hero a lot of times, but I can say to you, this hero doesn't have a high skill cap. Like compared to Necrof or Murad, there are not insane combos that you can do. It's just about positioning and hitting your skill shots and knowing when to go in and when you have to kite around. That's just basic knowledge that you guys should know as an ADC player or ADC main, basically, and that just applies for every ADC hero. So it's nothing. It's nothing new for you guys, basically. Right there, I didn't want to commit since we didn't have a wave, and I didn't want to tank too much since I'm so squishy. The Necrof. Oh, I need to be careful right here. I will go back. The Necrof gets a double kill, but still dies, so it's an even trade, basically 2 for 2. But as you guys, he took the heal point, nice. As you guys just saw, the Darcy moved, even though his wave is not cleared, and he missed the gold for the cannon wave, for the cannon minion, which is big to be honest. It's like more than 100 gold. And you can just see at the tower damage that our mid lane already received compared to his mid lane, that the Tulen is winning hard. Like our mid tower is down. Oh no. Yeah, good roam by Tulen again. Tulen is carrying the enemy team right now. He's 5-1. He's out roaming our mid lane, and he gets a triple kill. He has the most gold in the he has the most gold in the game. Necrof will get the mid lane in return, which is pretty good, but we still lose the bot lane and a triple kill to Tulen, which might have been devastating in competitive gameplay, but since this is solo, this is just solo queue, it doesn't really matter. We can just farm up. We have Timmy. Let's see, we will just farm now. Rotate to the mid lane to leech some gold, since I don't expect Darcy to carry us, so I will just leech his gold since I'm kind of fat, and I will try to carry this game. Pretty good damage, and we just shot the tool and we got shot on gold. It's really good. We want to go to the Abyss lane now. Abyss lane now to farm up, get the tower maybe, and then go for the dragon. It's really important to get the first tower on the Abyss lane, since it allows you to roam more freely, and it's easier to farm, and it's harder for the opponent ADC to farm, since he has no tower which protects him. That's how you can use your second skill and ultimate more offensively to catch up to the opponent and deal a lot of damage. So we got shot on gold, Tulen mid, we got the bot wave, we get the bot tower, we get the kill on Hayate, and we get the dragon. So it's looking really good for us right now. Let's see, we can cut this Mina. She won't reach us. We still have our... Okay, he used his ultimate. We still have our second skill, ultimate and flicker. So it's hard to catch us. And we have... Let's see if we can maybe catch the Hayate. Nope. We will use our ultimate aggressively. We are manly. We get the kill on Darcy. It's looking good. It's looking really good for us right now. I think I will just clear this wave quickly, get the red buff, and then keep farming at the bot lane. We are almost full build at 10 minutes. It's looking good. See, you saw how much gold I got from that cannon minion. 180 gold. The combo with Timmy and the support item. It's just so good to farm up. Hayate is late game a beast. If they don't have an assassin, he is unkillable, basically. And even if they have assassins, it's hard to kill you. I mean, you are still very squishy, but you have to consider that you have so many escape tools, so you want to kite the perfect way. Ooh, pretty close. You saw the tool is so fat, even his, like, he didn't even hit his skill shots, it was just his passive, which dealt so much damage to us. Boom. Now we use aggressive, our ultimate again. We go in, we get double kill. It's looking good. I keep repeating it, but it's fucking good. Get the bot tower. I think we want to heal up or go for the enrage dragon. Yeah, let's see. Or we just heal up from the camps. That's fine as well. I think the red buff should be up soon. I will be waiting. Okay, it's up. That's good for us. We get the red buff, and then we can try to get enraged dragon maybe. Report Necroth. Report Necroth. Reported. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like, I'm the ADC who has the most gold, who is fat, who will carry your ass. So why would you take the fucking dragon buff? Like, there's no point. Just fighting and do a lot of damage. I think that's pretty much game now. Okay, or maybe not. We have no minion wave and we are very low. This Tulan does so much damage. We need to be more careful right now. I think everyone heal up and then we regroup again, and we are very close to finishing this game out. We just need a one good team fight and then the game is basically over for us. Okay, let's see. Next team fight. We want more kills. Oh, the Hayate got caught. It's free kill for us. That's nice. Mina is caught as well now. Let's go. Another kill. 2 kills so far. It's Flicker engaged. So let's see. Okay, let's kite. Boom, boom. And he procs our BOE, but we should be fine. I salute quickly, get the Death Sickle just in case. We dodge the damage from... Wow, did you see how much damage one Q from me did? One first kill almost one-shot the Tulan. Hayate late game damage is insane, especially because it's true damage. I don't know how many shurikens I throw late game. I think 15. That makes it... Wait. Every 7th auto attack is true damage. So it's true... Yeah. 2 procs true damage while using a first skill. Wait, but it looks like it's more. Maybe it's more. I would need to read the passive again. I'm not sure how many auto attacks you need for the true damage, but I think at the beginning it's like 7 auto attacks. And I'm not sure what's the maximum shuriken you can throw. I think it's like 15 late game. 15 maximum. Or 12. 15 or 12. Not sure right now. Kiting with our first skill. We wanna keep our distance. Right here, he's aggressive. We use our first skill and he gets chunked. We jump in to finish him. I knew he's low, so I jumped in to just finish him off. And now I kite, use my first skill, and we kill the Lubu. This is game. We can finish the game now. So that's the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay or those 2 videos with commentary and my tips on how you can play Hayate and how you should play Hayate in my opinion. I showed you guys the build, the skill order, his combos, how you need to position yourself. Yeah, that's basically it. And you can see in this gameplay, I did 50% damage. It's insane. Hayate is a pretty solid side laner. So